She discovered something horrifying while taking a shower at home. Through the surveillance camera on her phone, she saw a man dressed in black slowly approaching the bathroom. Realizing something was wrong, she rushed to the front door and locked it to prevent the intruder from entering. When she turned around and headed back to the bedroom to call the police, she suddenly noticed the man in black was already standing outside the window, staring intently at her. Luckily, he couldn't see inside from outside. The man then turned and walked towards the backyard of the house. The girl was terrified because she forgot there were still a few unlocked doors in the back. Fortunately, she managed to lock the door just before the intruder arrived. He grabbed the doorknob and twisted it a few times, only to find this door was locked too. Did the homeowner discover him? He pressed his face against the door, peering through the glass to observe every movement inside. The girl held her breath, not daring to make a sound as she hid behind the wall. But soon after, she suddenly noticed the intruder was nowhere to be seen outside. Sensing something was amiss, the girl hurried to the basement and locked the final door. Then she turned on the surveillance camera and found the man in black had not given up, but was circling the house looking for other entrances. Without hesitation, she dialed 911, but the phone showed no signal and the call failed. It turned out the intruder had cut off the house's signal before making his move to prevent the girl from calling for help. Now she was trapped in the house like a bird in a cage. It was only a matter of time before he broke in. The girl looked out the window anxiously, not knowing what to do. But what unnerved her even more at that moment was the mysterious man picking up a wrench and repeatedly striking the door lock, trying to force his way in. The girl stood behind the door, trembling at the sound of the pounding. Soon, things quieted down outside. The girl peeked through the crack in the door and saw someone had arrived. It was the food delivery guy she often ordered from. The delivery man had no idea what was happening here. The girl went to the balcony on the second floor and shouted for help, trying to get the delivery guy to call the police for her. However, the house was too big and the distance too far. He couldn't make out what she was saying. The mysterious man suddenly appeared and attacked the delivery guy from behind. The girl was stunned. Her last hope of escape shattered once again. If she couldn't find a way out, she might be the next one to fall. As night fell, the girl took advantage of the darkness while the stalker wasn't paying attention and sneaked out of the house. She got in her car, ready to drive away. However, when she pressed the ignition, the car wouldn't start. She got out and popped the hood to check, only to find the man had already tampered with her vehicle. And at that moment, he was staring at her like a predator eyeing its prey. The girl ran back inside the house in a panic and locked the front door. Through the glass, she begged the intruder to let her go, but he remained silent like a mute. He then took out a blowtorch, preparing to melt the door lock with the flame. The girl picked up a fruit knife and slowly approached the door, thinking if he dared to come in, she would pounce and take him out. The name of this thrilling movie is Break In.